Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another amazing, fantastic rendition of Friday Night Fights. I am one of your casters for the night, Corden, joined by none other than Dr. Fish and Saku on the off. Dr. Fish, how you doing tonight, my friend?
I'm doing really good. I've had a great day today, and I'm ready for some exciting Hearthstone action.
Good to hear. Saku, how you doing on the op right now, my friend?
I'm doing pretty great. No snow on the ground. Joking.
That's all we got. That's all.
I
we got.
I wish I didn't have any
hammered.
on the ground.
We got
hammered.
hammered this week with snow.
Monday,
Oh.
we was smashed.
Yeah, I got hammered last week.
I think we just dug ourselves out.
Yeah.
But no weather talk. We're into Hearthstone right now. Strap in. We've got Legacy playoffs coming your way. Awesome. Fantastic. We've got two matchups for you tonight. First, we've got a Legacy Red Conference. We had Dirty Mike and the boys versus Mrgl Reborn. You've got Lefty versus Shoebacca. Then, last but not least, you've got Dad Legend in the Silver Conference and Golden Common BTW, which is Yellow Dart versus Snake Fods. Now, Vish, why don't you take us through the lists for Lefty and Shoebacca here?
I would love to. Just gotta pull this up really fast. All right, Lefty 2-1-1-1 versus Shoebacca. Lefty has brought Demon Hunter, Druid, Paladin, Warrior. Meanwhile, Shoebacca has gone with Demon Hunter, Paladin, Priest, and Warrior. So we see Demon Hunter, Paladin, and Warrior being commonly brought by both by both, including a Druid from Lefty and a Priest from Shoebacca. So I'm going to take a guess that this Priest, I'm not sure how they're going to ban. I don't know if Saku has the ban or not.
I do. They're actually double pally.
Double pally. I was going to say maybe that Priest ban indicates that you don't care about the Paladin as much, but double Paladin ban it is. It's been the choice ban, that or Warrior. I'm looking down every single match here. Paladin or Warrior banned in every single match.
It's the way it is. And you know what? If you saw a Rogue brought, I think you might even see a Rogue ban. Those are kind of your staple three right now. Especially with these Demon Hunter brings. Paladin's got to go. Demon Hunter does not do super well into pure Paladin. Plus, there's always the Cheese Paladin, Ramp Paladin right now that it is so difficult to get wins against that deck at the moment. So not too surprised that we see a double Paladin ban here.
No, for sure.
So we were talking playoff implications just before.
Yes.
So this first matchup we're about to see here, Dirty Mike and the boys, Mrgl Reborn, Lefty, Shoebacca. So if Lefty wins here, Dirty Mike and the boys move on.
Yes.
So pressure is on Shoebacca here.
Yeah, they would win, I guess.
Yeah, they just lose out, even if Shoebacca and G-Kick.
So if it's a 3-2, if it's a 3-2 is actually just 12-7. So
so if Lefty gets the win here,
it's done.
That's it, and Dirty Mike's going to move on.
Yeah.
So a lot of implication here for this matchup. What do you like Shoebacca's chances pulling out a big victory here for Mrgl Reborn?
So I think this Priest is going to be very much a tell on potentially how this match goes. Because I think most of these other classes should not have a super hard time. And depending on the Priest, the Priest might actually be able to stop something like Lefty's Demon Hunter and make it a bit harder. Or if this is a Resurrect Priest, Demon Hunters do not like Res Priest. That deck chews and spits out Demon Hunters because of all the heal, as well as certain Warrior decks. So I think this Priest is going to be a big part of what can happen in this match.
Yeah, I think I got to agree with you there. This Priest is definitely going to be a huge turning point for Shoebacca. As you were saying, you don't know what decks are being brought, but Priest can definitely hurt, if a big Warrior's in the mix-up on Lefty side.
Yeah.
Priest obviously has a decent time dealing with Demon Hunters with overall healing, and really
Yeah.
Priest doesn't play that many minions. So Demon Hunter, like the lifesteal OTK, it's a little bit more because you can't just get chip damage in over time. You really have to deal 30 damage one turn. Got to get those skull discounts. So it's going to be interesting. So I think we're about ready to drop in here. Shaku, who are we going to be seeing first?
All right.
And I was muted, so we're fine.
Right. No problem.
So for those, so what Saku said was that Shoebacca is going to be on the bottom and Lefty will be on the top for those who are watching.
What do you think we're going to see right out of the gates here, Fish?
I think I personally like to lead either Demon Hunter. I personally like, with my lineup, I led Demon Hunter, but I know this is a completely different lineup. So I would expect probably maybe a Druid from Lefty and Priest or Warrior from Shoebacca, potentially.
I usually don't like following with a Priest, simply because for me, I like coming out and getting a win. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Priest, obviously, you can come out and get a win, but it's one of those matchups where I feel like Priest does so much better with his back against the wall.
Okay.
I always feel like Priest is kind of that. I need to find the win here, and I always feel like that's the class you can pull some garbage out of your butt. But Shoebacca proves me wrong. He's going for it. Priest right off the bat, coming out into Lefty's Druid.
Okay. Yeah, the Druid is a class that is interesting because it can do some wacky things itself with mana, with the amount of mana. We do see it is a token variety. We don't quite know what type of token this is based on the fact that there's a Glowfly Swarm. I'm inclined to believe it's either full spell or it's either like a full spell deck or it's Gibberling based on this.
Yeah, I won't really know until we see a little more cards. Shoebacca, actually, I'm kind of getting Highlander vibes on his side here. Forbidden Words with a Cthulhu mixed in, and that Galakron package on Time Rip. I have to say, this is looking Highlander-esque for sure.
This does look like a Highlander Priest, and boy, do I love watching some Highlander Priest function. It is it's not like your other Priest decks. It does do some of the wacky stuff, but I don't know. It just feels like it's just like the only Priest deck I've been able to get behind. I thought potentially when I saw the Cthulhu, I think it could also potentially be Monsanto Priest.
Yeah, that massive rip through your deck and play a Cthulhu for 0 mana type of deal.
Yeah, and the only card only minion in the deck is Alusha.
Yeah.
Is the purpose. Is kind of the purpose of it. We do see a Sphere of Sapience. We see Shu healing Lefty, but he's not playing Anduin, so we can't tell him that the light will burn him.
Oh.
All right, so we see Glowfly Swarm come here, and this is the first time where Shu will have to interact with a board. Ooh, has the option for a Cthulhu piece, and we'll obviously take it. If you don't take that Cthulhu piece there, it goes to the bottom of your deck, and you don't want that. But I'm wondering what type of card Shu was hoping to avoid going into his hand, that he runs Spear of Sapience.
I like Sphere because it almost gives you a choice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if Lefty does something here, so let's say he glow flies here again, or he treants here. Shoebacca essentially has 2 draws to figure out what the heck am I gonna do.
Oh, that's true. Oh no, definitely. I agree with that. Yeah.
So Sphere's awesome. I don't know if it's more because you know how Mage used to use it to spam freezes and get Tortolians down and things like that. The super abuse of the Sphere, but it's interesting to see what he might have in here. And it's another Forbidden Words actually, so not a Highlander.
Yeah, I think this is Monsanto Priest probably. And that deck runs 2 things. It runs Cthulhu and it runs Alucha, but I think Shu might be looking for his insight here potentially, but there's not much. I don't think there's all that much to necessarily like take from a Druid, especially if this Druid can like kind of wear his hand down. But the whole point of this priest deck is to outvalue these token decks, just be able to clear everything they have, and then just Cthulhu them eventually. The fortunate, maybe if this type of deck but I know Druid, if they get a nature study like they have in hand, there are cards like Cenarian Ward and Druid that are just so good at being able to be able to get armor, because the hero power itself as an armor generation tool, I mean, yeah, granted, it's not amazing, but what type of damage is this priest doing to your face? Like, besides this evasive one in hand.
Time run low.
Right, we see decisions being made. This Druid already at 10 mana. I've been yapping this whole time. He's been generating cards and drawing.
Yeah,
just to heal.
Corden's got baby duty right now, so he's
okay. I was wondering what had happened. So we see Apotheosis as the possible choice. Yes, he will take that Apotheosis. But this is where this body of Cthulhu being left up is pretty big. In my opinion, only because of the fact that it forces whatever comes down here, it'll be contested. I think if you're going to Arbor up, you have to make sure you're playing Arbor up with the Soul of the Forest. Mm-hmm. So that way, even when things get cleared, it will have to force at least 2 board cures potentially out. So we see the Lunar Eclipse. We see the Arbor up being hovered. That's going to come down. I expect to also see Soul of the Forest here. And an Aeroponics potentially as well.
He's thinking it over. Maybe Aeroponics first to see what you get, and then
you can Aeroponics for draw, of course. If you draw maybe another Arbor up, that's another great card to have.
Hey,
but I don't know if you slam it. I don't know if you slam it even with this board. Like, I guess what is he gonna do? Lightning Boom, double Innervate Soul? That is actually insanely powerful. So that was the whole plan. Those draws were perfect. Allowed for double Arbor up in the same turn with all that extra. Now, granted, Lefty will have only 8 mana next turn to work with, but having 2 Soul of the Forest still in hand is so big.
Savage, double Savage Roar too. So if he manages to rip off one of the taunts, then that's game over.
Oh yeah. It's
Soul Mirror.
Soul Mirror is
too late.
Yeah, it's not great because of the fact that there is a Soul of the Forest. I know that Shu would probably also get those exact things, but Plague of Death isn't playable until next turn, and by that point, with double... Oh, we're going to go see a Hysteria here. I say double Savage does create bad situations. Oh, that is brutal. That is
goodness.
That is potentially game-losing.
So,
wow.
It's double Savage Roar right now. That's 4.
He can't even Apotheosis his minion because it's you can't target it. Wow. A little bit of misordering from Shu. And I think, is that enough? Let's see. It's definitely enough. No, it's over.
Yeah, with the Eclipse drawn into hand there.
Yeah. Solar Savage. It has to be enough, right? It's 8. Savage gives 8, so that's 20.
It's plenty enough.
8. Yeah, he actually needed the 3rd Savage though.
So
because he would only have 20. He would only have 28 there.
It's 28
so
right
he
now.
needed to play that last one to get there.
Damn.
36, thank you, HS.
There we go. Lefty getting the win. Wow, exciting.
Druid go further.
Yeah, so what Corridon, I don't know if Corridon missed that turn, but he went, or if he was watching, but that Arbor up, Aeroponics for a second Arbor up with Soul of the Forest, that was...
Yeah, no, I did catch that, actually.
What was that, 14? That's 14 mana worth of cards played in a turn.
Got very close there. Almost actually playing the Arbor up before the Aeroponics. So good read. Always draw first.
I would have.
Almost
played the. I think it was almost a Solar Forest first, right?
It was. Yeah.
I think he was going. I think he had Arbor. He was floating the Arbor.
He drew Arbor from Aeroponics.
And then so good thoughts there.
Yeah,
but
good move by Lefty to draw first, because that allowed for the second innervate, which allowed the whole thing to happen.
Druid does Druid things, and manipulating mana is one of those things.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, so Shoebacca coming out with that Demon Hunter into Lefty's Warrior. So coming up for Shoebacca, this line here looks like that Lifesteal and a big Warrior possibly on the side of Lefty.
Oh, that's a big Warrior for Lefty, yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a commencement, baby.
Yeah. So it's OTK Demon Hunter versus Big Warrior. Wow.
It's about right down the line. I don't know.
Is that like a normal thing for a?
I think he just wants to put pressure, maybe. Getting the Chaos Strike and the Spectral.
I guess, yeah.
Just trying to draw through the deck as fast as possible. Kargath is pretty nice here.
Still could have played an outcasted Spectral on 3 regardless. That's the thing.
Dachi would have got you locked in hand, right? You would have had to play it the turn afterwards.
Because you would play Chaos Strike on 2 with... Yeah, now it's far left, but I mean, he would have had Twin Slice.
Twin Slice came far left.
3.
Didn't it?
Yeah, Twin Slice was far left. Yeah, but then you play that anyways on 3 with the thing. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's the same amount of damage over different turns.
This way he's got a little bit. He's got 1 mana to deal with here.
Sure.
But
could opt to go for
the Eldachi?
Nah, you're gonna Spectral there. I think Eldraki would have been fine to play the weapon if you thought, but this Skull is now in a really bad spot.
Yeah, unless this next draw is something very discountable the next 2 turns.
Yeah.
It's gonna be trying to look to play from the right side.
And the thing is that this Warrior isn't gonna play a single card. I don't think if I'm this Warrior, I don't think I'm playing a card until I coin out Commencement on 7. I'm not playing. I have with the Spectral Sight, I have the read that it's an OTK Demon Hunter. And I kind of want them to start playing cards that I have to respond to. But Kargath is also a fine play, obviously.
Here's a 4/4 on board that needs to be dealt with. It's gonna start, and
it gets dealt with, and it goes.
Plus, getting Kargath Prime off of Commencement is
insane.
Yeah, it's gonna be extremely good for this matchup. But if there's nothing to really run into, then Aerobatics off the top.
Acrobatics. So I mean, Demon Hunter AI coming out here. I mean, that's what it turned into. It's very interesting. Maybe I would have opted to play the charge of my Eldraki just to clear the minion, but I guess it's not a big enough threat where you have to clear it. Second Athletic Study is being drawn though. That's really nice with Hippogriff, which is actually a playable card, and would keep the Kargath from being targetable. Other besides with spells. Which, I mean, we do know that there is removal enough for it. Oh, man. So, looks like might just have to go for this Eldraki, maybe. Just gonna equip the weapon, play Acidic Swamp Ooze, and say it's your turn. This is really awkward for the Demon Hunter here.
Yeah, Shoebacca's having a rough time. Skull smack dab in the middle, Il'gynoth in the far right. So
yeah,
a lot of combo pieces. You don't see anything in the way of philosophy yet, or there it is.
And the fact that but the main thing is that this Soul Cleave can't. The Soul Cleave doesn't. Well, now it clears, but. It does clear, and it's almost full heal. Kargath Prime in hand goes in deck just in time. Coin Commencement should be the play here from.
Oh yeah,
Lefty.
I can't see another reason not to.
Yeah, maybe he thinks I got a minefield this, so I'll hold the play it on.
Wow, respect.
Play that there. I'm not sure I like that play because there's no way for me to die from that point without discounts, and we haven't
seen a skull
yet.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, gonna fish for a skull here. Doesn't find it, but that's still. Oh, I think I would have picked Stelina there potentially.
I know that's more clear potential, right?
I guess.
Ooh,
he's gonna go for
skull.
He's gonna go for a rip the skull and just draw cards. Got the cards he needs, but the full cost combo is gonna be quite difficult to pull off and be a kill, especially with this Kargath Prime, which can see a minion and then just delete it. He's counting damage to see if he's got to count damage and mana, but
I don't think he does not have the mana. For
no. The problem is that there's not. The problem is he needs to draw his raging. He needs to draw his Fell Screamer. His raging Fell Screamer needs to be drawn and played, so that way at least one of these guys can cost not a lot of mana. I'm wondering what Shu is setting up with this.
He's trying to clear, I think, unfortunately. Looking at I-Beam, maybe. It's so awkward with the Divine Shield.
Yeah. The Divine Shield is really, really tough. He's gonna Blade Dance away the Divine Shield. And he's gonna
heal back up. He's gonna heal to 8 here.
Yeah, he is able to clear. Because of the
second commencement come down.
Stuff. Yeah, second commencement. Could just potentially go for a Troublemaker, but probably I think there would have even been an okay reasoning to just drop Deathwing.
Gonna coin the Troublemaker possibly.
I think you should just go with the Commencement at that point.
Yeah, Commencement is the awkward card because it summons them from your deck. So as soon as you start drawing the cards, Commencement's a dead card. So if you can rip it right now, like if you could pop a Rattlegore here, it's game.
That was exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, but
I was thinking if you get Rattlegore here, it is just so close to game over.
Yeah.
But the Troublemaker coming out isn't bad. Just needs to clear the minion. Does clear the minion. But this, let's see, 9 mana can go. Does not have the double Moarg. That last turn, I know that Shu wanted to clear the board. However, he doesn't have like Twin Slice or much extra damage for something like this. For this Eldraki to do a whole lot.
Ooh, passes the turn back.
And this is where things get extremely dangerous. Could just go for armor plus. Just go for armor and Commencement. Like Commencement here draws Troublemaker.
Troublemaker
that
pushes
does
an additional 6.
6. That's 18 damage. And Shu has to draw something that allows him to. That's a lot of damage. It's actually an extra 9 damage came out there. Il'gynoth, Moarg.
He's gonna have to clear.
No, I think he's counted lethal here because of all the Fell Screams. It's lethal.
Wow!
It's just
what
enough,
a draw!
The I-Beam off the top actually won the game for Shu.
Wow!
Otherwise 100% left. Yeah, Demon Hunter decks just get there sometime. Like
that game was so out of reach for Shu there, and then just top decked him into the elemental. Whew, spell damage.
Yeah, I thought it was just over the I-Beam discount. The I-Beam was that. I don't know if that was in hand, right? That was which one was drawn? The Aug Merchant or the I-Beam?
Okay. Was it I-Beam? I thought Merchant got drawn. I don't know. That was amazing.
I-Beam was top deck.
Okay. Oof. Because that was the only card that gave him a win. There was I-Beam.
Just used it as well. Wow.
And otherwise that was a win for Lefty.
Well, Shu ties up the series 1-1.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got still have Priest and Warrior for Shu. And Lefty still has his Demon Hunter and Warrior himself.
This is when I'm wondering why ban the Paladin in this case when you have a priest that's probably targeting. I guess the priest targets the OTK Demon Hunter.
Well, the
OTK Demon Hunter was Shoe's deck. My apologies.
Yeah, if you're not banning the Paladin, I don't know how your Demon Hunters really get through. That's an extremely difficult hill to climb.
True.
So here we go. We're gonna see Lefty's big big Warrior come out again against Shoes. Well, there's a lot of general cards that we're looking at right now.
It's Enrage.
Enrage indeed.
Actually, you know what? This could be Control. And it looks like it is Control. It's probably a
pickup there.
It's probably a Silas OTK potentially, because there's a Broomstick in the deck. Are we looking at ETC potentially?
We could be. We could be looking at just the fresh OG ETC.
Like ETC, just normal ETC Control.
Yeah, just way back.
Could be in Rage OTK. We'll see. We'll see how this plays out. The brawl makes me think it's Control because Brawl isn't played in Enrage generally.
Oh, you don't really want to clear off your own board.
No, you don't.
Hey, there's that Broomstick. So I'm with you on that Control OTK.
I think it's either ETC or it's just Silas OTK. We'll see what cards get drawn for the rest of the game. Obviously, Stage Dive coming in for Lefty. He gets his Kargath with a disc with no action. He did not play the corrupted version of the card.
There's the ET. Ooh, golden.
Oh, very nice. That's a pretty card right there.
Rip off some of this armor off of Lefty.
Yeah.
On Lefty's side, he's actually drawn 3 massive minions.
Yeah. This Big Warrior Big Warrior versus ETC is pretty ETC favored.
Yeah.
Because, well, if ETC can draw the combo pieces, because otherwise Big Warrior will just destroy it. But
if Big Warrior can cheat out those commencement turns, but
if it can get Kargath Prime out and hit some stuff,
allowing a deck to sit back and draw cards, that's exactly what ETC wants to see. And Big Warrior obviously has massive turns, but with brawls and things like that, those turns are kind of nullified, and Shoe might have a chance. Oh, Battle Rage pickup. Doesn't have actually, only a 1-card draw. Can't even damage himself here.
So one thing I know, what I know about this matchup and what rings true in all ETC matchups is if your opponent is reliant on having minions on board, they are in a bad spot against this deck. Because at some point, a lot of matchups, if you're going to beat ETC Warrior, you have to stop playing minions. If this Big Warrior deck relies on big minions to win.
Yeah. Big Warrior loves playing those minions. So we do get a commencement in hand. Still have coins, so we can see that next turn. Kind of weird, awkward turn here. Minefield does clear up very nicely. Then you're kind of just throw power pass, yeah. So again, Shoebacca just kind of looking to draw through. Still hasn't damaged his own face, so Battle Rage kind of just sitting there for now. Lefty does draw his own brawl, so this turn, I'm assuming, coin, commencement, easy enough. Drawing a Troublemaker, so really good. Defends against Blade Storms, things like that. There's a Rattlegore on the side of Shoebacca, but I'd assume we'd see a brawl here. Really one bad outcome, and then you can trade off a 3/3. But looking at some Broomstick shenanigans, possibly thinking maybe he has it. Just gonna throw a Broomstick. Hopefully he can win a 25%er here. It does not. It's the worst outcome, unfortunately. Gives the reins back to Lefty, but no second commencement in hand, and Lefty's just going to hero power pass. possibly throws down this barricade. I mean, oh, just gonna hold on. Pushes 12. Another piece of the combo drawn. At 29. Still not quite enough. Looking for the second Bloodsworn here. Oh, Zephyrs. Zephyrs is a nice pickup once he can draw through that deck a little better. Hoping for a better outcome on this brawl. Yes, does get it. Oh, man. Ooh. Shoebacca finally winning a brawl there. Trying to think, does he want to play off his 3-3? Leaving it up is actually really good for the combo, but you're so far away from it that he's going to get rid of it. Now again on the side, just slam a 12-12? Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. This definitely is big.
That is big. You've seen 2 brawls and really no way for Shoebacca to deal with this 12-12 nicely.
Does draw the Kargath, but this Zephyrus not being active is quite unfortunate. Gonna chunk some damage into the 12-12, put a Kargath Prime in deck. If that card gets drawn off the top, that'll be really big and nice. But if I'm lefty, I am hitting the 12-12 in and slamming a Rattlegore.
Oh yeah.
Now, is there enough? There is not enough pieces to do the combo here. Gonna try and draw a look for it. But it looks like the big warrior is getting through.
Yeah. Unfortunately, just that commencement. That was brutal. We had a brawl on a 25% chance, and he gets the troublemaker with Divine Shield taunt survives.
Oh, it's so brutal.
Gets to push an additional 12. Just it's heartbreaking on the side of Shoebacca. So Lefty is now sitting there, and he just has his Demon Hunter left. Yeah. So yeah,
Demon Hunter versus an ETC and a Highlander Priest.
No, Monsanto Priest.
Oh, sorry, Monsanto Priest.
Yeah. So
my apologies.
That's okay, and that's what we're gonna see.
All right. Priest versus Demon Hunter. Let's see what type of Demon Hunter this is.
It kind of standard brings right there.
It's standard cards for Soul and OTK.
Yeah, standard.
All right, Soul.
All right.
So this is a little unfortunate for this Priest deck.
Yeah, but double Insight plus the Renew in hand for Shoebacca.
No, it's definitely like not a bad start here for Shu. I actually don't know how this deck plays against Soul BH. I just know the deck set this. I know that it targets a couple of decks.
Ooh,
so that early palm reading is really nice.
Beautiful, actually. You can coin it up and discount a ton of cards in hand.
Discount to the card
and corrupt them.
Discount all the remaining cards in hand and corrupt insights.
Just hero power pass, baby.
Yeah, I mean that's fine.
No need to coin out here, unless you want to play your. I guess
he's gonna opt for a Renew here. Okay,
just gonna see if he can get bigger discounts on something next turn.
I think you take I might have taken Draconic there instead over Holy Smite, because you're assuming at this point you're gonna learn now that it is a Soul DH very likely. I don't think Panthara is played in OTK.
Not typically, no.
No, not typically. But two pieces of Cthulhu in hand.
Cthulhu, gonna get discounted.
The palm reading holding off on that paid off. And the Holy Smite will be able to deal with the 2-3. All right. But we do see the Skull and the outcast position for Lefty, but no souls in deck yet. Is a bit unfortunate. He's hovering the Shard Shatter Mystic, like he might just want to play that out, because that card looking for
this matchup.
it's pretty dead, but also it can create, it just gives a little bit of tempo.
Yeah, it's really just a 3/2 body at that point. Soul Mirror pickup's going to be another great tool to just keep the board safe, but Lefty's really looking for any of these weapons he can find to start dealing with the board, because...
So here comes the 1 mana Alusha. But this buy is really nice. There's no weapon draws, no souls in deck. Ooh. Gonna see a Relentless Pursuit and a Twin Slice to deal with this. The Bladed Lady is actually gonna trade into this very likely.
Oh no!
No! Bladed Lady. No, sorry. Bladed Lady never trades there. What am I talking about? Ooh, oh my gosh! Well, Sphere Drawn can actually temper what is there, what is picked up from here on out.
Azul makes us not too scary.
Lazul's scheme is pretty nice.
Just Cthulhu, yeah.
Okay, just gonna play a piece of Cthulhu, and we're gonna make it a 3/3 for a turn.
Oh.
No, he doesn't have to.
Thinking. Yeah.
We're gonna go for it. Go for it. All right.
I think he wants to use as many pieces in his hand as he can, and he wants the Mind Render, right? Especially if you see the Skull come out this turn for Lefty, man. Depending what.
But a lot of the stuff that gets drawn here just gets played.
Ooh. Unfortunate. So, not quite, but
there's no souls in deck, and there's no soul cards drawn that can be played. So if we see the Alusha, Breath of the Infinite, we're gonna opt to take it.
I think you slam this Alusha.
You go for Alusha, and you're gonna get to clear a lot of the hand of this Soul Demon Hunter.
Not only that, you get to actually
the board
fragments.
So what cards do you think gets taken here?
Oh, Marrow Slicer, 100%.
Marrow Slicer gets taken. Blade Dance probably gets used here as well.
I think you see this Mystic come down. I think both of these Twin Slices are coming out of hand.
Twin Slice, second Slice, and then you're gonna get a lot of damage dealt to the.
Oh yeah, you get to fully. That's wow.
Sure.
I'm the Demon Hunter now, says Shoebacca.
So
the worst draw here.
Essentially, Lefty can go for the Draconic Studies.
Yeah, he's just gonna
take the Evasive Feywing and play it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And then you don't take the Malagos. You have to take the lowest cost. He can't play the Why are you taking the Malagos? Lefty, this is not your hand.
That's tough for Lefty. Maybe a little bit of a misread.
However, there aren't that many damage spells in this deck. But just giving a 4/12 body is so rough. I would have taken. Obviously, you have to think this is my opponent's deck, not mine.
But there's still the body of there's still the Eye of Cthulhu in the deck too, right?
Yeah. So now this Eye of Cthulhu. Yeah, but there's no way you're getting Malagos and Eye of Cthulhu, right?
How is Lefty supposed to deal with a 4/12? It's gonna take all of his stuff.
I don't know. I think maybe now he realized it, but the Dragon Ball Skystalker was nice.
That's a sticky minion.
Yeah, I think that's going to turn out a bit costly here.
Okay.
It is a start.
So it does have finally has Soul Shards in the deck via Shoebacca playing that.
These draws are just absolutely brutal for Lefty though.
Are you digging for a silence on this 5/6? Are you that worried about it?
I'd go for a skull here.
Oh, there it is.
I would want
Asking, you shall receive.
Yes.
The reason 2 mana to play off of this?
Yeah, the worst thing is hitting your soul frags, but
with only what? 2 in the deck? One in the deck?
there's not many soul frags.
Oh, obstacle for Relentless Pursuit.
Okay. I don't like this play.
Think he might have thought he could Blade Dance?
Wait. Are we just gonna? I would have played Shard Shatter then instead, right? You clear it with the hit, and then you do also
leaves you with a 3/2. Thought Steal. Wow. Thought I didn't have any cards. Think again. Oh.
Well,
Shoebacca is cementing himself as the Demon Hunter Priest.
He's
got 4 soul fragments in his deck.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter, but
I know.
There's the Marrow Slicer for lefty.
So that's that's like the best draw for lefty because he can do it and then rip the skull. Like you have to go for this plus. Well, actually,
you're worried about this. I think he's gonna blade dance here.
Oh, he's got to blade dance this, I guess. Yeah, and then you just get the skull. The skull will get outcasted to the other side. I mean, there is no way for this weapon to do any more than 4 damage in this deck currently, so it makes sense. He can opt for like heal Forbidden Words to clear that, and then go face for 4, I guess. The one thing is that this Malagos is just going to be insane.
Malagos sitting in hand, and if lefty does it, oh wow, draws skull off the top.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Not the best draws.
Lucky Soul Hoarder is actually pretty fine here. Is actually fine. Marrow Slicer.
There you go.
Marrow Slicer corrupts it, and you play the Lucky Soul Hoarder, and you draw.
Do you ever soul shear your jailer?
No, you have 6 frags in deck, so you don't need to worry about it. I think you just want to push the damage.
Chipping away.
I think that this is gonna get a bit dangerous. This could also kind of just swing back. I know there's a lot of healing, but this Malagos isn't gonna be playable. I think that's also kind of the reason why he could have picked it, is because it's not very playable with the tempo that Demon Hunters can churn out. I actually wouldn't be upset with just swinging in with your 1/1, playing my Shard Shatter Mystic, and then sculling. But just gotta make sure you deal the 1 damage before you do it.
Well, Portia for lefty, classic mode has not been released yet, so Holy Smite cannot go face still.
Yes, yes, that's true. Soul Fragment drawn. That's not the worst non-hit.
Doesn't dot.
Those hits are big.
Those are wicked.
Those are really nice.
Lefty fight his way back in.
Yeah, I mean, the Maw Cthulhu is good. That puts all but 1 piece of Cthulhu having been played. Last one to draw is the Eye of Cthulhu. Let's see. Let's see. I'm thinking as lefty that I want to have a potential setup for a Il'gynoth turn to win this.
Yeah, I mean, you just sociologist here, make him deal with it. You see the Soul Mirror. You know the Soul Mirror is in hand because you saw the hand.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to flood the board other ways.
Yeah, Alright, so he's gonna opt to just put. He's not gonna opt to actually. He's gonna opt to flood the board and make. He's gonna make this this kind of awkward for himself. He's gonna make this kind of awkward for his opponent. Consume Magic is pretty good there.
Eye Cthulhu pickup.
So Eye is a decent pickup. It gets Cthulhu into the deck, and now there's 19 cards. There's 20 cards in deck now, so Cthulhu is very unlikely to get drawn. But if Cthulhu is drawn at any time, this match is over.
Just game, yeah. So
like, there's not enough damage. There's not enough damage in Lefty's deck, or in Lefty's. There's not enough damage in Lefty's hand to Il'gynoth. I mean, I think at this point,
I think you just silence your wand maker, right? I don't know. It's so difficult.
Well, you definitely want to. You've got
a lapidary. You gotta go for that silence play. Oh yeah, here we go.
You have to silence something to draw here potentially, so that way.
At that rate, you have 7 soul frags in the deck. You got 11 cards. You're literally just drawing soul frags.
Yeah, I mean. Oof. Now that Soul Mirror has been played, the problem is his time rip in hand is just so good.
Yeah, it's gonna deal with any.
I feel like he had to silence one of his minions for a draw there. No, actually, you know what? Consume Magic's probably never gonna get played. It's silence an enemy minion. You can't silence your own minions for it. He can't, but he has to hold back this last swing. Yeah, it's the big thing. He can hold back. he can hold back the swing and just get only a little bit. He only needs...
don't play the Malagos. If he plays the Malagos here...
Yeah, I mean, Shu doesn't have anything else to do except for heal. Now,
that's fine, right?
Now, Lefty, if he draws Relentless Pursuit this game, or Twin Slice, this game is over.
Both Relentless are gone and Twin Slices are gone. We're literally looking for a Lapidary if we still run 2.
There is 2 in the deck.
So
he's still
got 5 fragments here.
Just don't swing the weapon because you need your Il'gynoth combo to go off.
Oh my goodness.
Or
3 fragments to go.
This is really good draws for Lefty.
No fragments left. Oh, 1 fragment. I think
and draws Soul Shard and draws the Soul Shard Lapidary. So,
yeah, but you got
he can just play the Soul Shear.
I don't think you play it this turn.
I think you can, right?
Because you might combo draw yourself. At least this way you'll be able
he can't. But he shouldn't Lapidary because Lapidary.
No, don't Lapidary. No.
No, what the last
I'm
thing
just
you
saying,
do?
yeah,
there we go. Holds completely. He just completely holds because now he
deck.
is now. There's not enough. There's pending like. Wow, he actually drew. That's not enough.
My blades are just...
He clears the minion, but Il'gynoth wins the game. So
yeah, gonna be able to push 14 here.
No, it's enough. You
yeah,
go
15 with hero power. Yeah, exact.
It's exact.
Wow, with 1 soul fragment in the deck.
It's actually 16,
right?
Yeah.
But hero power wins.
Hero power.
Hero power wins.
Yeah, double on the hero power.
He went to like. That is how this Demon Hunter beats this deck is
Took him right to the end.
Wow.
Yep. Lefty takes it.
Lefty.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Lefty. Congratulations to Dirty Mike and the boys. That is
Lefty with
a
that
series
win.
clinching win. Yep, they started off looking like Mrgl could just snowball from Dabs' win, but 3 in a row for Dirty Mike and the boys ends the playoff runs of Mrgl Reborn.
See if we can get Lefty in here for interview.
All right, let's get him in here.
Just give him a few minutes to say good games to Shoebacca.
Of course.
Shu had a
really
good chance there last round and just got unfortunate with the card draw. So
yeah,
with one soul shard left in the deck, obviously had other ways to add them, but 1 soul shard and just looking for that Cthulhu to seal the game.
Yeah.
And Lefty, big ups to him for grabbing that Malagos and really giving him an unplayable minion. I didn't see that. I thought evasive was definitely the way to go there to push a little bit more damage, a playable minion, but good look on giving him a horrible Malagos.
Yeah. I mean, it eventually it became unplayable, but
it was.
If the priest didn't have to react to the fact that there was a bunch of skulls still played, I think the Malagos would have presented issues, but it worked out very well in the end.
And Shu's side too, he wasn't really getting, as many draws as he could have. Really just top decking. Not the best cards.
No. I mean, even with the Elucia and dealing so much damage in one turn, it just didn't quite get there because
even dumping out so many cards and
the key end cards being there with the Il'gynoth.
There's Lefty.
All right, here's Lefty.
Congratulations on the win, Lefty. If you're there.
Yo, what up?
Yeah, I think you won it for your team this week, dude. Congrats, man.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Congratulations there. What a nail biter finish on that one.
Oh
1 soul shard left in the deck. Lapidary gets you there. Oh, can't write a better playoff finish, man. Well done.
I was so worried.
I gotta say that was awesome. Now, on the Elucia, I just have a question about that last matchup. Did you pick Malagos just because it's a big dead card in his hand?
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah.
No, that's
I was
good.
That's
just
We're-
fine.
like, this Malagos ain't gonna do shit but be a dragon.
Exactly. Yeah, we're thinking like, is evasive worth it to push 5 or something like that? But yeah, no,
I
good
thought
shout
about
out. Yeah, no, that was really well
Okay.
done, and it got really tight there. Had you to like 9 health at one point, and I was saying, lucky
Yes.
for you, classic
Pushed me
mode
to-
is not a
pushed me
thing
to
yet.
10 with my own weapon.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
doesn't make you feel good, does it?
Not at all.
Yeah, and then Thought stole another weapon, hit you for another 8, just beating you up left, right, and center.
Yeah.
I was getting so worried.
hmm
So
No,
what was
we-
your? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, we thought that priest would be troublesome to get through with the lineup that you had brought. Were you ever worried seeing when you saw the type of priest? Did it take a little bit of stress off of you, or were you actually worse off that you didn't see like a Highlander or something like that?
It actually made me more worried because I was already a little bit afraid of the priest, but I was like, I'm banning Paladin regardless because
Yeah.
I'm not playing it.
Yeah.
But once I seen he was basically just playing a Lucia priest, I was like, well, he's targeting my Demon Hunter, and I was basically targeting his Demon Hunter, and then he got the win with Demon Hunter. I was like, well, there goes my plan.
Yeah.
Plan A is gone.
That's right. Now we just gotta win, boys.
That's it, and you did. Yes,
hmm
Had to bring it on home for Dirty Mike.
that's
Oh
it.
yeah.
So yeah, like you said, with that, push you guys right into the playoffs. Big
Yep.
win. Your teammates getting some huge wins. So how do you feel getting through to the next round of playoffs? That's amazing.
Oh, I feel good. I'm feeling good. I'm just
Yeah.
HS is like my arch nemesis. I'm just hoping not to see them anytime soon.
Oh, there you
Oh
go.
well, you don't have to worry about HSA this season. Yeah, they did. That is a fact. They are not in playoffs. So
Good.
Yeah.
Maybe Dirty Mike can finally win one.
yeah, let's
Going
go.
all the way. There you go.
Yeah.
Any final words there, Lefty, before we let you go off to your night?
No, thanks for having me, y'all.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Always great to watch you
played.
play.
Thanks, y'all. Y'all take it easy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you too,
You
buddy.
too,
Easy.
Leslie. Thanks, buddy. All right. Well, with that said, we move from Red Conference over into Silver Conference.
We have a cross conference matchup here.
Oh, baby. So, coming out for another playoff match. Actually looks to be the first one of this series, so
It
doesn't
is.
have as many implications as our last match did. We're going to see Dad Legend versus Golden Common, Yellow Dart versus Snake Fods. What are you thinking here, Dr. Fish? Take us through the lineups.
Oh, all right. I got you on the lineups there as well. So we've got from Yellow Dart, Demon Hunter, Paladin, Rogue, Warrior. And from Snake Foz, we have Druid, Paladin, Warrior, and Rogue. So I went a bit out of order, but it is Rogue and Warrior. Both sides bringing almost, again, identical lineups, except Demon Hunter for Yellow Dart, Druid for Snake Fods.
This is more the Hearthstone I'm used to. Paladin, Rogues, Warlocks. Oh my.
Yeah. These lineups again, I still think I'm still gonna think it's Paladin or Warrior getting banned here.
Right.
I don't think there's a reason to ever ban a Rogue with these lineups. So I think it's double. I'm gonna guess just like the previous match, double Paladin ban. What about you?
Yeah, I agree. I think not only is Ramp Druid that crazy kind of cheese right now, Pure Paladin is so strong into a Rogue matchup. If you can get your healing down, you can really just lock the game out from a Rogue. I mean, Rogue can obviously burn down as fast as they can, but Pure Paladin is just, it's so good right now.
But it's also not very. Is it really more highly played than a Broom deck?
Mm-hmm.
Or over?
You don't see as much Broom anymore.
No.
Honestly,
Okay.
I would say that you see a lot more. I think the matchups for Pure Paladin are a lot better.
I wonder if it's because of the weapon.
Hey guys,
It
do you hear
could be.
that?
I think.
Just
What are we hearing?
what, the bands are in now.
Oh,
Do you hear the ramp?
Dieu.
Do you hear ramp? Do you hear a flat?
ramp?
Do you hear Flat Earth Paladin?
Do I? Is it a warrior ban?
Nah, it's
for one.
Double Paladin ban.
Double
cool.
Paladin.
Cool.
Especially in these legacy matchups when you don't know which Paladin. I'd argue that if you could see what
that's
you were playing into.
Well, yeah. Pro has a lot less Paladin. Pro has a lot less Paladin ban when there's no Ramp Paladin brought.
Yeah.
But some players are bringing it just to get it banned essentially.
Yeah, 100%.
So,
some people are just saying I gotta bring it because they're probably gonna bring it. So
yeah.
I always say ban Paladin. You have a better chance against a deck you can possibly win against rather than a Ramp Druid that you probably don't.
Yeah, I mean sometimes banning another class does end up working out for you. Note my match yesterday, my Ramp Paladin was not banned. It did win, but I lost the series. But I mean, again, the Ramp Paladin got through. Ramp Paladin got a win.
All right.
It's just the rest. Go. But
trying to get the players going here, so we're gonna have sneak fods here at the bottom of your screen. First cast for our cast, first to view or first to spectate for our casters. God, I can't spit this up tonight. And we got yellow dart at the top of your screen on the left-hand side.
Awesome.
Oh yeah. So again, first match of these series, so not a whole lot on the line, but obviously you want to come out, you want to swing for the fences for your team. Yellow Dart had a bit of a challenging year in Legacy, going 1-6. Snake Fogs had actually a very strong year in the 4 seed at a 5-2. So we're gonna see how this plays out.
He switched seeds in the middle of the season.
Was he
was
bottom?
The 5 seed. He was the 5 seed, and then he and Mojo Powell switched. As Mojo had a rough season himself, going 1-6.
Yeah.
Yes, I actually went up against Mojo during the season, and we had a close, I believe, 3-2, but just there. So we are gonna see Snake Fod's Rogue coming out with Yellow Dart's Warrior. So the first thing I see here is Flick. I actually had
a world kick.
Yeah, for sure. I actually have an interesting. I wasn't sure about Flick, and I had to do a little bit of research myself.
Yeah.
You know how there's different pictures of treants?
Yes.
I was very confused if you flicked a treant if it killed all different photos. Like, you know what I mean?
So you're wondering. So you were wondering how it interacts with like.
I had no idea.
Treants?
I had to go to Google, and it does. For all those who are curious, it also will kill different pictures of slimes because there's a different couple. So as long as the name is the same, it will kill it.
Really?
So
that's interesting.
It kills everything of the same name.
I was watching some wild play, and there were 2 different types of slime on the board. They flicked the slime, and all the slimes died. So it's an interesting one because, especially in the Druid matchup, and that's really why I think you're bringing it.
Right.
Because not only do you have, we actually used to see
Yellow Dart didn't bring. Yellow Dart didn't
exactly,
bring
but Flick's still just a decent card. You know what I mean? It can still just eliminate two cards immediately.
I think it's just really good into Enrage Warrior.
Yeah, that's another one. You can, if your opponent plays something, you could immediately delete a Skipper or an Armor Smith and just lock that out. Or even lock out War Mauls, things like that, which you're seeing in the hand of Yellow Dart right now.
Yes, so like the War Maul Challenger in Yellow Dart's, and he's probably debating whether he wants to just play out a 110, and he does opt for it. It does make the Nitro, it does corrupt the Nitro Boost, which we could see in a couple of turns potentially. We are gonna see Snake Falls coming out with a Backstab and a Coin Wand Thief. I'm gonna take a Magic Trick. That was very likely the best pick. I didn't have enough time to actually see the other options.
Yeah, Deep Freeze, and then we had a I don't know whichever the Mage Study, the Spell Damage Study,
Primordial Studies.
Yes, sir.
Well, either Magic Trick or Primordial would have been fine.
Yeah, I think Magic Trick you can play. I guess either of them.
Magic Trick gives you a rogue. Magic Trick gives you a rogue spell because of the fact that it's
Yeah,
because
so
of the fact that it's a rogue, that the rogue is being played. I really respect and quite like the fact, and I know this has nothing to do with the actual game, but he brought Pirate Valera out, and I like it. Fight me. I like Captain Valera as a skin. It's flexing the fact that he's a 1K rogue player.
Get it out. All right, so here we're gonna see the Sword Eater coming down. Nitro boost. Can't imagine it'll follow. Interesting. He puts it on the
Barov.
Oh, chooses trade actually.
Yes.
Okay.
This is fine. It's not. He can't. There's no way now that the Barov can be used against. I mean, it will get cleared here, and it will clear the board with the Restless Mummy.
Mummy's huge pick up here.
Restless Mummy trade twice. Pharaoh Cat. Pharaoh Cat probably shouldn't have actually gone into that.
Want to save?
I guess the rogue,
5.
but I guess the rogue is I guess the keeping cares. I mean, you do care about your life against this warrior deck, so I don't blame Snake Foss for taking that trade.
Taking an unnecessary 5 is obviously not what you want to be seeing.
No, definitely not as a rogue either. Yeah, but a big 7/3 coming out with the Sackett Sapper.
I have seen that Sapper so often lately, coming off of Pirate Generation, off of Scallywag, and it has done work. In the situations that it has been given, it has bounced. I saw it bounce Alora's. I've seen it.
Yeah.
Like you get the second draw, but you deal with so much. It's actually very interesting.
Yeah. And the Hothead being played, Betrayal coming from Magic Trick is such a big pickup. It allows for it clears up that minion, and now it leaves a potential 33% that this well, actually you could just Nitro Boost Poison, but I don't know if you Nitro Boost Poison here regardless, because you're only going to swing this weapon once more, but you can Nitro Boost another thing.
Well, I think you're trading with the weapon and you're pushing.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that's soaking up damage, and the Sapper goes 6 face. I guess the thing is that there's no guarantee that you draw. We're gonna go for
Bloodsworn here.
Battle Rage.
Bloodsworn Battle Rage.
Okay, Bloodsworn Battle Rage.
Draw 3.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Flaws are your strength.
Yeah, I like this play from Yellow Dart. A lot of big minions on board that this rogue has to deal with. We do see the Jandis in hand. We see Witchy. So there is
Secret Passage. Oof.
So and there are some decent cards in the hand of Snake Fods, but he was gonna opt maybe for this passage just to look at some other options. Not so much liking the Jandis or anything else in the hand. Wants to
go.
Gets a World Kick Master with a bunch of combo.
Sir.
This is just dirty. I'm just gonna tell you that much. This
gotta be careful though, because
if this
you still have a ton of mana.
I guess it triggers first, so it's fine if the Sapper is going to return a minion to the hand. It's going to return the World Kick, but that means that the World Kick, you just replay the World Kick. You can play Rise Plunderer. That's a Shadow Sculptor, which isn't great.
Got really low cost cards in his hand right now though.
But this is
forgot about the Secret Passage.
So the thing is that this is gonna potentially no, it's not gonna. This is perfectly 9 cards from Snake Fods.
Yeah,
that was absolutely perfect. No mill from here for the deck. There are this version of Enrage from Yellow Dart does play Bomb Wrangler. That's not in every single list.
I think it's one of the first cut cards in most deck lists.
Yeah, it can create some awkward. I have been playing a version of the deck that does not run it, and it has been pretty okay. I think maybe you go for the witchy on the one that you made yeah.
Nice.
Wow. I mean that card's not very playable in Hunter, but a rogue with a 6/5 death rattle summon 2 more minions, pretty good.
Donde, your card worked for once.
Good job, Donde. Great job, bud. Good looking out.
So this warrior is now looking at a decent sized board. No skippers to be seen. Second brute. Man, these are just not the draws you want to see. This Korkron. He's thinking this Korkron's unfortunately not going to be able to do it right now. He's going to do a bunch of trades and then going to opt probably for second battle rage here. I think you're could opt to draw first in case. But we're gonna see the second brute potentially.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Doesn't give him the draw this turn, but does set up a decent board on the flip.
It does for sure. You want to just clear out stuff. You could. I think you gotta get. I think he's gonna go for. I might. Okay.
Yeah, if you were taking that trade, the rush minion went in there. So
yeah, you're right. The rush minion went into the other minion though. This does. I mean, Snakeball is going to take the trades himself, which I don't believe.
What you're hoping for?
Yep, having the Ancestral Guardian be able to come out and be just a pesky little threat of a pesky lifesteal threat that gets reborn. The worst possible thing there would be like. If there was risky skipper armors, like there was the combo in hand, but the combo is not in hand. It looks like this is gonna get probably just dealt with. Yeah, we're gonna see the Eviscerate come out and can also go with the Foxy.
Oh, big draws.
Foxy Sculptor. I only draw like a couple. Yeah, 2 cards for the 2 ones.
Got 3 cards.
Yeah, and he drew a bunch of other combo cards. 3 combo cards played that turn, I guess. Or no, draw a card for each card you've played. Sorry, I thought it was for each combo card. But that's 3 draws. That's a really nice hand refill for Snake Fods. This still is pretty okay for the warrior, honestly. Surprisingly. 1 risky skipper, either off the cutting class. I think you want to draw first with the cutting class potentially, but can also swing face with the ink card and draws. There's a risky skipper. Instantly plays it. Goes for the armor smith. Goes for the bomb wrangler probably as well. Clears the board up. All right. Warrior has life potentially. There is quite a lot of stuff coming in the hand of this rogue though. A 0 mana World Kick with a bunch of combo cards. So this board might not be long for the world.
No, just so much gas in Snake Fod's hands. I don't see.
Care to make a wager, friend?
Still has. He's losing ways to close the game out, I guess.
Yeah, it depends on how many Korkrons are in this. It depends on how many Korkrons are in this deck. Unless we're not seeing that there is potentially unless potentially there's ETC stuff in this deck to close out. I don't see a great way for this.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any rooms as of yet. So
yeah, we've seen 1 Sword Eater out of 2. There is still another. There's still another Armor Smith Risky Skipper. There's still another Skipper Armor combo that can happen.
Yeah, that's just delaying the game, right? Though that's.
Oh yeah, no, it is all delaying the game. And if Armor Smith was drawn here, that might have been pretty nice potentially, like with the cutting class draws. Okay, so this deck does run double Korkron. Okay.
Still close. Got to get a little damage. Looking for Inner Rage here.
I mean, you really want to find a way to clear that 4/2. That 4/2 is just going to present all sorts of problem, but we're gonna trading the bombs. There's a lot of good bombs besides that one. Besides the 1-1. That 1-1. That 1-1 being up means that any single hit from this.
Oh, whoa.
I don't necessarily like that though.
Is he?
He's trading into the 1-4.
Going to a shield?
I guess we're gonna go for a draw here. Wormhole Challenger in a raid. Okay.
Oh, 2 cards away.
He has to go for this Shield of Honor now to keep this, to potentially not to force multiple types of trades. To hope that goes face.
Oh my! Oh, it's gonna heal for 4 and then inner rage to kill it. So
no, inner rage to kill it is fine. I still think you want to go for the Shield of Honor though.
I think you're playing off Shield of Honor on this War Maul to try.
Yeah. I mean that's what's going on now. Yeah. But now but at this point, your 4-2 dies your 4-2 dies to anything essentially. At least you would want to force a bunch of. You would want to be forcing a bunch of things. I mean, this warrior deck just can't get over the top anymore with that court without playing with the core crown. Like, yeah, the board got cleared.
You might see a YOLO.
No, dart.
Here we go. We're gonna see.
Way out.
I was gonna say if we could see a Grommash off the top.
I guess we're gonna go for the skipper play here potentially. I mean, I guess you kind of have to go for it.
Yeah. Gonna be able to clear off a majority of the board, but you're still sticking to questing, and
the lack of second mercenary really killed this deck this game.
It's 23 on board right now, so
yeah, you could definitely clear off another 4 minions here if you choose to.
Yes.
So
realistically, like this Wormhole Challenger is gonna go into the 4-1 probably. Or a 3-1 or something like that.
You could Wormhole. Actually, you can clear the questing. You'd have to take 8, but you can clear it if you Wormhole the questing here.
No.
It would have survived. It would have hit twice, and then it would have skippered, and then he could have hit it.
But regardless, this is I mean, it's just a really weird really weird looking thing where there's only 4 cards left. So yeah, this guy getting cleared, eventually it's just gonna spell the end. This scimitar is going to come down and deal 4. I might trade with the War Maul in case of something like.
It feels so bad trading with 11.
Yeah, well, second Shield of Honor is lethal here.
Snakefire's my man. Disrespect.
Oh wow. It pays off. It pays off. There's not enough damage. If that was a second Shield of Honor, that was lethal. But if
Shield of Honors and Bloodsworn, it's a board that Snakefire's has to deal with.
What now?
But if you don't clear the minion, if you go to clear the minion, which it doesn't matter essentially, because there's 22 damage on board, so it's over.
The Waxer Dread's not surviving this turn.
I guess you're right. You kill the Waxer Dread.
Waxer Dread's not surviving this turn, so Snakefire's does live.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, you never just leave that up.
Yeah, for some reason I forgot about trading. Because I like to go face. And I saw that and I was like, ooh, maybe no go face? But I mean this is he's gonna look he has no more he has second eviscerate.
He has an Evis, he still has a Wand Thief in the deck.
Yeah, it's a lot. There's 7 cards in deck, and I mean the thing is that this questing just needs to gain a few more if there's going to be an eviscerate. I think I might opt to play both my Swindles before.
But he's got Flick still in the deck here too, right?
Yes.
So Flick.
I think you go Swindle first to see if you draw the eviscerate.
The candle.
You draw the candle. That is actually pretty good.
Got the Wand Thief.
Do the box.
Box.
No,
you take devolving.
Come on.
You take devolving and hope it hits both of the.
Never.
Hit one of the 4-3s.
Box forever. If he gets a low enough cost here.
No, that's what I'm saying. He's trying to create. He's trying to get enough. He's trying to get enough.
He's got it.
Does he?
Yep.
Yeah. That's 22.
Doesn't matter what's played here. He's 100% got it.
I'm out of cards.
He was just making sure though.
Does he want off?
Did he play it? Did he play it?
No.
Oh, he didn't do it. Oh no. Oh, he did. Okay.
No, he did. No, it's lethal.
I had a little delay on my side.
Why did he? I guess he was. Oh, I thought at that point you just have 22 and you just go attack, and you win.
Okay, it was a little bit laggy on my side too.
Yeah, I too. I thought he missed the turn, and I was like, no way. But
I thought he attacked. I knew he attacked with one, but I thought he was attacking with both. But yeah, so that felt like an eternity, but that was only game one. That felt like 2 games in one, but it was only one. So that is a 1-0 lead for Snake Thoughts.
yeah, for 2 decks who usually want to, I guess Rogue doesn't want to finish too quickly, but they definitely like sticking a big questing on early turns and going very fast. So
Yeah.
Good on Snake Thoughts for surviving those early turns.
The main thing with that deck is if the generation doesn't go well, and you play both your questings and they don't get you there, then yeah, you don't have that extra you don't have that third gas of Edwin.
Yeah, he was able to
but his
pick an early one, and it was dealt with a Barov early on. So
the Barov was. I wish I don't remember that far back in the match, unfortunately.
Rogue was I think Rogue's usually favored in that matchup, just with the combo pieces and the pilfers.
I think I don't know. It can feel kind of 50-50. It can feel 50-50. Ooh, it's an OTK.
A little OTK warrior coming out, but on the side of Yellow Dart, you're looking at still that same Enrage warrior.
So Enrage warrior and Ramp and World
OTK.
Kick Rogue.
World Kick Road was he just played.
I'm just looking at the match. I just wanted to see this matchup.
Oh yeah,
it's pretty heavily in Rage Warrior favor on ladder at least.
Yeah, I mean, Enrage Warrior is just going to try and strip off as much armor and just continually push damage, and that's kind of the whole game plan of these OTK is survive and gain armor on big swing turns with skippers and armor smiths. But actually, you see both those in hand. So hey, good job drawing your cards, Snake Pods.
Mm-hmm. So in this case, the Silas OTK is probably the pretty favorite into this deck because Silas tends to do really well into this OTK deck tends to do very well into the other warrior matchups. But I might be slightly off.
Ooh, cutting class as well. Able to draw.
But Silas has a really Silas is extremely favored in this matchup.
We're not actually gonna respect the Bomb Wrangler here.
Yeah.
Just doesn't want Yellow Dart to stick a minion.
I don't necessarily mind it.
I don't hate it, but wow, just
it activates the battle rage potential for
yeah, but you got cutting class in hand.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I mean, now they can just now you can just turbo armor.
Oh my goodness!
You're able to clear things. You can ignore the bomb. He's gonna opt to not ignore the bomb though. He's not gonna let Yellow Dart put himself to the point where he can actually battle rage quite yet. It'll come eventually, but just not right now. And Snake Fods does have that second Sword Eater. Yellow Dart deciding that one Korkron can come down early. It's pretty fine. It can chunk out this armor. Because even in any matchup, armor is very important to the warrior players in general, like Enrage doesn't necessarily gain it themselves.
I don't
This
think
is
they
actually
play
really
any
nice.
armor gain cards.
No, you don't play any armor gain cards, but hero powering, something that.
Well, any warrior can hero.
Well,
power.
yeah, that's what I mean. It's like the hero power is still like decently important at points.
Built into the game, unfortunately.
Oh yeah. But I'm saying like so when Yellow Dart sees Snakefall is getting all this armor, he's gonna like try and cut it down as fast as possible, which is why he pulled the Kor'kron.
Like Snakefall is going to be looking
that.
for huge swing turns of
Sure.
skippers into blood sworns. Like he's got an immense amount of armor gain in his hand.
He just drew both his mercenaries, so he's got his big armor turn later in the game. He can wait and sit on it. Like
he could actually use this for like a blood rage or a battle rage turn, and then do something else later.
Yeah, he has one skipper, but he only has one armor smith right now. So I guess you could still go for it, knowing that
he'll draw what 5 cards.
Yeah. And that you'll probably get your you'll probably get your second armor smith from that.
Just gonna slow play.
Okay. I respect it. The prospect of making a lot of armor smiths like that is very tempting.
You just want to do it on a more reactive.
But sometimes you don't even care about your opponent's board with it. Sometimes you just want to gain a crap ton of armor.
Right, but in the sense that you know that he's going to be doing, sticking a minion, a 1/6 on the board, and actually, Yellow Dart's going to hold back on that Blood Swarm.
Actually, I don't know if there was enough mana for that play.
Yeah, he had 7, so he had 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it would have been 6, and he wouldn't have been able to battle rage. He wouldn't be able to battle rage. So smart there. So now you can do it. But you're gonna Blaze Storm. But Blaze Storm's better. Yes, Blaze Storm's much better here.
Much better.
Yeah. Like this hand is so nice for Silas OTK. The only thing that's missing is the Ash Tongue and Silas right now.
Yeah, the actual OTK.
Yeah, but that's what Battle Rage is going to help find.
Oh yeah, with 15 cards left in the deck, and you're drawing a minimum of 5 cards, I believe.
So I'm pretty sure that when this gets played, is that he's not going to use everything. He's not going to necessarily use everything in this combo, because then he'll kill off a lot of things. But definitely just wants to go like armor. Wants to go for the normal 3 cards: Skipper, Armor Smith, and Bloodsworn. And then
that doesn't kill because that's only 2. Your Skipper's still alive.
Yeah, but
so
if you went for the second mercenary,
no, I don't think you ever second mercenary ever.
I'll show you who's boss.
Because your Skipper dies
unless you have guaranteed combo win.
But
other than that, no. Which is exactly what gets played. It's the draw 5 combo. It's quite a lot of armor as well. 10 armor, and I would.
Wow.
Cool. Armor bender as well. There is the massive amount of armor. Yeah.
Yellow Dart is
at
34.
The one thing is that now potential from the side of Yellow Dart with this clear to not die.
Any damage he deals is gonna a Skipper of his own is gonna actually give. It's gonna give Snakefod 6 armor.
Yes. But Yellow Dart's also gonna put himself in a position to be outside of he's gonna be outside of the range of combo if he plays an Armor Smith here. So
I think you would have seen the Armor Smith before.
Not necessarily.
Oh yeah, you missed armor.
But I mean, he's thinking my opponent has to get to 20. My opponent has to get to 35. Has to get to 34 armor to kill me. And I can just create a board that just kind of deals with that. If I could even see a potential I might have even prize plundered off the bomb chunk more armor out. Potentially. Let's see. There's quite a lot potential. There's quite a potential here. I don't want to go for Silas, but Rattlegore with a mercenary in hand is pretty nice as well. Because now the armor combo doesn't necessarily matter quite as much because of the backup Rattlegore plan. There is no second armor smith though.
What now?
I think you shield block here, maybe. Try and dig, and then throw out a brawl.
Block for draw, and you brawl the board out. I wouldn't mind that at all.
Because if you block and you end up getting, he's just gonna go for it. He's gonna rip it.
I don't know if I like ripping the combo here.
Should 22?
Because then I mean, it's not bad.
He does get a rush minion here if he rotates it the correct way.
Yeah, he'll get the rush minion. He's gonna do that. He's gonna get the rush minion.
Boom, bang,
he has to do that to deal.
Oh, he missed the attack actually.
Yes, he did. Now
we're on Rattlegore.
Yes, now this is the Rattlegore plan to win the game here. You're gonna attack with everything, and then very likely just play an armor smith, I would just go for. He's gonna go for the Shield of Honor on that, and might trade off with the 5/7. But
there's no way to even Skipper here, Armor Smith.
Okay.
Gyrator's nice. It's gonna be able to juice the hand a little bit.
I think missing all that armor was pretty rough.
Good shit.
I think I would have rather have played the either one or both of the armor smith instead, but I mean, I guess it doesn't matter too much. Rattlegore's coming down here. Yeah. There's no way. Maybe
stubbing his toe.
Do you perhaps maybe also play that with a risky skipper?
Oh, because you're gonna damage the next turn.
Yeah.
Even if you don't play it this turn, you could skipper next turn. True. So here, like right now, it's damaged, right? So
yeah, it's damaged. Yeah. So it doesn't matter. But just the amount of armor there was gonna happen regardless. Because of one minion being played. I don't like giving all the armor. Yeah, you just want to make 2 Rattlegores.
Oh yeah, I think Kargath, kill one of the
Kargath. Kill one armor smith. Yeah. Rattlegore kill another.
And then just disrespect his face.
And shield block. I don't like keeping the armor smith up though.
You've seen both riskies. You literally gained 2 armor, 3 armor.
I understand that.
You got 24 on board.
Yeah, I still might have wanted to. I think that just not allowing them to heal, to potentially armor gain out of what you can armor gain outside of what you can deal with 2 Rattlegores. You don't want him to get to 20 health, which is going to happen now. You have to. I think you. Yeah, he gets to above it, and he clears off the minions.
You push 16, and then you brawl next turn. You bring back 8/8s.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at it from the perspective of not necessarily knowing that there's a brawl and all this other stuff.
Still looking at that risky. It's gonna go for it this turn.
But what is?
I don't think you have to.
Risky skipper armor smith.
Yeah.
To clear off things. Yeah.
You got a blade storm.
Yeah, he's just putting the works on at this point.
No battle rage.
Yellow Dart bows out. There is no way for him to win that at that point. There's no brawls in the deck. There's no ETC to get out. So that's 2-0 for Snake Fox.
Snake, yeah, taking a commanding lead over this
Silas
series.
OTK gets through over the Rage.
Snake Fox taking a commanding lead over this series.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and now Snake Fox only has to win with his Druid against Warrior Rogue and Demon Hunter. Either of them, and Yellow Dart has to get all his decks through. So knowing that it's a Druid
Warrior, flat out, yeah.
Yeah, you bring out the Enrage Warrior here.
Yeah. Being able to board clear is wow, that's a start.
Okay, this is a Gibberling deck, very likely from Snake Fox.
Yeah, seeing adorable. You're
seeing the lunar eclipse helps.
Lunar's played in, honestly a handful of them now.
Oh,
I think the adorable is definitely more of a Gibberling to have those flat out crazy start.
I think adorable's in every deck. I mean, this is just gross. Like this is
pretty upsetting.
Pretty upsetting. Like just makes a massive board.
There's no be able to Dreamway Guardian behind it.
Yes.
It's gonna fill the board.
Yeah.
But
so that's the start Snake Fox wanted.
But the good thing, kind of the good news for Yellow Dart is that the board is full, and without well, now there's not much good news. He has to draw something that he can play next turn.
Sky Raider. It's got to be a Sky Raider or an Armor Smith.
Just something to clear most of his board up. Draws Inner Rage.
Gonna warm all down the
2/2 probably. But I think that's just lethal on 3.
No.
It's close.
It's close, but he only has if he trades the
he'll
2/2,
he'll have only 6 on board. 6.
It's not close, yeah. It's only 12, and then attacking face is 14.
Yes. Okay. Do you Inner Rage one of the minions as well, though? Potentially.
You're scared? I don't know. You saw a lot of cards be used.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I mean, second Gibber's fine. It's just he's gonna go for it and hope that
to push 20. Ouch.
But we're gonna see we're just gonna see the board get pretty much cleared almost here. So
damage done. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, of course damage is done there, but
holy, you're gonna see a Risky with a Bomb Wrangler come down.
Yeah. But this clears up a lot of the board. You can Inner Rage the minion and then attack with your 1/5. And now what does this deck have? That's
Bungle Fortunes is a massive draw.
Yeah, now Yellow Dart has to be like, wow, I actually just got completely nut drawn this game. Like I got
he's got a refill of himself.
But the thing is that Battle Rage is so big right now. You're right, and an Armor Smith here would be so timely.
It's another Battle Rage.
So gonna go for the first Battle Rage. Gonna draw 4. There's an Armor Smith and a Shield of Honor. I think.
Oh, you Armor Smith, like not even you can't.
Oh no. You do Armor Smith.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, do you protect? Do you like? Do you want your minion? I think I would want to beef up my 1/3, but I guess he's gonna hold. We're not gonna see anything. Could also go for the Sky Raider potentially, but
you clear out so much of your board.
I know that's the point. You don't want to.
I don't know if you want to Shield the Honor now. Oh, okay, save your armor gain. Your way to stay alive.
I mean, I'm curious what gets played here. This a board of Glowflies is about as big of a board as Yellow Dart has, and just the possibility to double your armor smiths next turn. This is gonna get this is actually gonna swing back to the favor. Wow, look at this! Like Yellow Dart's about to gain so much armor here. He's gonna wait. You're gonna trade that off before you. I'm so confused.
Well, no, because it would have killed off the rest. Of the board.
But you just attack with the rest of your stuff. I guess
he's trying to guarantee more armor, a stickier board.
Okay, I can see it.
It was face. That's not what you like to see.
That's not what you want. The board can still get clear here, like Nitro Boost poison. I think I would even just go with the Nitro Boost here just to clear off that 2/2.
His Armor Smith can attack.
Oh, his Armor Smith can attack. Yeah, you're right.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
I still might have Nitro Boosted though, just for the extra attack to face.
The double fungal?
No, you're gonna go
double tree force?
No.
Yuck.
Yeah, this is not good.
No, this
could go for Gibber Solar Fungal.
He's just dead.
He's just dead. Yeah.
No, he is dead.
He's like dead.
I mean,
there's
I think he's got a solar and fungal, but he just there it is. You're just dead.
Yeah.
Wow. Flying start coming out from the Druid, but damn, Warrior, Skipper.
So Druid has to get through Rogue and Demon Hunter.
It's gonna be tough against if it's Rogue has unless Druid can get those crazy wide starts like we saw. Rogue's had a pretty decent matchup into it. Even Demon Hunter has a lot of clear for playing the OTK lifesteal. Literally has just so many ways to clear small wide
for
boards.
For sure.
We do see the Valera coming out here.
I like the Rogue pick.
Yeah, it's going to be the World Kick.
It's probably a World. Yeah, it's funny. Like all these aggro Rogue decks coming out, but I have noticed that in THL I haven't seen as many, and when I have seen them, they haven't tended to do well.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I think it's such a great ladder deck because it's so quick.
Yes.
And you get such a good win rate with it because it's just one of those quick games that you could get 10 games in within 10 minutes. Like it's so crazy fast. And then people might have that bias of, I did so well with it on ladder, I'm just gonna bring it in THL, and it doesn't hold up in the same Conquest format.
No, it doesn't. So let's look at this hand. I like backstab. Wand. No, just gonna go for the dagger. Gonna opt for the clear. That's fine. There's no other way to clear it at that point unless you're gonna use a brain freeze, and brain freeze will probably come along later. We do see bees from Snake Fawds, and that is something that it's kind of like that wide board that you don't necessarily like to see if you're Rogue. But this is you can get some board out of your own potentially.
So many.
I think it's just thinking how he wants to deal with it. If he wants to use one of these World Kicks in hand, obviously you could trade face. You've got the coin. You have a little flexibility with a wand maker or a brain freeze. So maybe just looking to see what he'd like to do with these World Kicks and how much he really wants to invest.
Yeah. Also, I like this play quite a lot.
Ooh, combustion. Ooh, mask. Do we have time to mask? I think combustion should play 100%. I think combustion should play.
Combustion's the best pick, but if you pick Mask of Cthulhu, I wouldn't have been mad.
Yeah.
But just for the fact that and Snake Fawds also could just be forced to use a Savage to clear.
Yeah, really respecting this World Kick.
That's not great. Gonna kill the Whirl Kick with the face and go 6 damage to Yellow Dart. And I don't even think you need to use your combustion here.
Just completely dealt with.
Yeah, you can go for questing with a coin, and you can play you could probably go Mermy, and you can go for the Brain Freeze.
Yep.
And these are the types of boards that gets Druid in trouble. I learned this firsthand last night.
Yeah, Druid has an extremely difficult time to deal with large minions. Yes. That's exactly what you see with questings.
And this questing can pop off even further now because combustion deals with 3/4 of the board.
And then you can go into a
no, this is
wow.
This I hate to say this early because I never like calling matches early.
Don't do it then. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Don't do it.
This just looks what?
Ooh, respect?
What? I would have double traded with the other ones, and you go 7 face.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Yeah, that trade by Yellow Dart it's not great.
Wow, Snakebot's right
it's not
back into
great,
this.
but what is Yellow Dart gonna do against this now?
Ooh, big draw.
Yeah, it's a big draw, but
let's just watch him play it out and see. Yellow Dart's a pretty smart player, so he's got a plan.
Yeah.
So
no, you're right. He's got a plan. And he can clear most of the board here. Honestly.
That's what I mean. Eviscerate's a huge pickup. He can now disrespect this board.
Ooh, look at that.
Another Brain Freeze pickup.
So
do we get a third?
The Brain Freezes were really good. He's gonna have to opt to clear the whole board, but the Glowflies are gone.
There's only one way that Snakebot's win this game, and it's maintaining a board. So
it's gone.
And that's not being done. So
it's gone.
You've seen double Glowfly already. You've seen both the Savage Roars.
Yeah.
You've seen a Power of the Wild. Man.
Yeah, I mean,
this is an uphill battle.
I was very skeptical. I was very skeptical of some of the trades, but it works out very well. Snakebot's goes out. It's 2-2. Yellow Dart brought this back to even.
It's one of those things where it's so tempting to push a big minion to face and then to dump it into a 2-2. It's one of those moments in your mind where it's like, what's the massive punish in this specific moment? And I think Yellow Dart played that quite perfectly. But before I get too far into it, I have to say the best 5 words in all of not 5 words, but the best words in all of Hearthstone. Brushy 2 and I hope you're right there, and I hope you're safe. It's game 5.
Yay, we ruined it. But we had fun saying it. That's a good thing.
No, that one's for you, Brushy. Yeah, so we have... I mean, this is Soul Demon Hunter, because there's a Marrow Slicer in hand. But the skull being outcast, I think I leave the skull outcasted in my hand, and you can determine which of the 2 weapons. I guess he's gonna opt for a full mulligan against this Gibberling deck.
There's another Gibberling in hand.
Oh wow!
1 turn.
Look at that tech. Look at that Immortal tech. I like it.
Yeah, like I said, they're like Demon Hunter has amazingly good ways. Deal 1 damage twice. Well, that deals with a wide board pretty well.
Yeah,
you're gonna see the Gibberling come down here. But
early
Gibberling
turn. I mean, this board is just gone.
Yep.
So, job's done. Fortunately for Snakefods, he does have Fungal next turn to reload.
Oh, beautiful Marrow Slicer draw to shuffle next turn with the coin. Yes. Being able to then play the Mystic
Shatter Shard Mystic. Yes. Into a Lapidary as well, pending no extra frag draws. So
see what he chooses to do.
Gonna go Mana Feeder Ponthara, okay.
No need to rush it, no board down, so you can Marrow on curve and do what you need to do here.
Yeah, I like it as well. Getting the draws as a Demon Hunter is so important.
Or mana, awkward.
Okay, we're gonna opt for a Glowfly here with a lightning bloom.
Slap down a little tree
and
enforcement.
I mean, granted, this board isn't unbeatable. Wow. I mean, you're just gonna deal with it here, but that's a great draw.
Actually, could have
for next
completely
turn.
dealt with the board. Could have coined out the jailer.
Could have, yeah. And now, unfortunately, I think you could have gone jailer. I think I actually could have rather preferred playing the jailer coin mystic, and you just make sure you trade first because
you did just see because
Soul,
but you know he's overloaded.
Overloaded
right?
too, so we can't play Soul of the Forest. Even with Lunar Eclipse, he can't play Soul of the Forest, but he can play the he can go for the Cub with a you can go for a Cub Dream with either a Dreamway or a Power. Gonna opt for the Power of the Wild. Gonna deal damage to the board, but this whole board is coming down next turn.
This board looks a lot nicer to get Mystic.
You don't even need to Mystic this board, technically, but
no, you can Blade Dance.
Blade Dance it. But you want Blade Dance for... You might not have a better Blade Dance time.
Blade Dance, I think, is typically better because it can deal with tree. It can deal with Arbor Up turns.
I like that. I like it. Mystic gets this turn out of the way.
Yeah, and it leaves you with the 3/2.
Yeah, I don't think there's a reason to... I like holding the swing in case of another board.
Ease.
Yes. Dreamway Guardians will also very likely be played here.
What shall we hunt?
Yep. But at this point, the Demon Hunter is rather firmly in... Is definitely a bit firmly in control. Can actually opt to swing here if he wishes, because of the second Marrow Slicer in hand for the next turn. One damage there off of... Yeah, I like getting rid of this right now. Yeah. Arbor Up on that board would have been really, really good. Just, I mean, you hate to hit a 1/1, but do you really want to test an Arbor Up potential? Guess we're gonna get to see the Arbor Up. I guess it doesn't do too much. It creates a 3/2, a 4/3, and a 4/3, which is quite easy to deal with for this currently.
You've seen a lot of removal coming out of the way of Yellow Dart already, Snake Paws is in a decent position here. We're gonna see a Bladed Lady coming down.
The Bladed Lady is a really nice here.
Leaving a 5/5 on board.
Yeah, we're just gonna leave a single 4/3 up.
Oh baby, yes.
Big swings. And next turn I think the Eldraki next turn is a really nice play. There is only one Soul Fragment in deck, so if that's not drawn,
He's got 2.
He has 2?
Yep, he's got 2.
My bug tracker must be bugged then.
He did. He had a Jailer and a Marrow Slicer played, and he's only drawn. He's only busted 1 for Mystic and 1 for Lapidary.
Okay, cool. Because for some reason it showed only 1 in my deck, which is weird on my tracker. But whatever. He's gonna really apply the pressure here. He's gonna force the fact that the Soul of the Forest hasn't been played is
did he trade? Yeah.
He trades once and he goes face.
Oh,
double trades. That's not what you like to see. And now you go Eldraki.
8 on the back swing.
Now you go Eldraki and Lapidary and you heal.
Get him.
And there's there's 2 weapons in hand. Like, he can completely ignore these minions because both one Savage Roar has been played, but another Savage Roar doesn't end the game. This Arbor Up Soul does nothing. This game is over. Yellow Dart has reverse swept. I mean, obviously it's not over till the last concede of the last 6 damage, but it's over.
Marrow Slicer in hand. Let's see if you can get it through Wand Maker. See if you can get a Twin Slice.
I would do it, but not in a THL match. On a ladder match, I would.
Oh, easily. Never had lethal. Had to go for it.
Yeah.
With that, yeah.
Yellow Dart.
Super stuff.
With stains, with withstands the early onslaught and comes back strong, putting the Druid 0-3 on their matches.
Those are some tough matchups for the Druid. Those are probably some of its worst matchups. I think the Demon Hunter was its best chance, but because of that tech with the immolation aura, beautiful play by Yellow Dart.
Yeah, I really like that tech. Yeah, let's see if we can get Yellow Dart in here for an interview.
Yeah, I'm trying to get them lined up right now.
Sounds good.
Actually respecting the board and just knowing where you're going to live, where you're going to die, like that's really good play.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so we have an option.
I like options.
So Yellow Dart's mic's broken, so but he can comment, so we can kind of text to speech after that. So
sure.
Means I have to type. Oh man,
Yeah.
Or can he hear me?
No, he'll hear us, but he won't be able to speak. He'll be able to type.
I'm sad we didn't get to see Flick kill the board of random treants.
Yeah, that would never would have happened, but it would have been cool to see.
Makes me sad.
Yeah. It's okay. Just we can go play it on ladder and hope we get to do it.
all right, so we just get to ask the questions one at a time so we can answer and then get out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hit them all at the same time.
Yeah. Hey, Yellow. How you doing, man?
Great job, man. Congratulations on that huge win. Yeah, no worries. We know you got a broken mic, but we'll get you some questions and hopefully we can get you. We'll announce them for the rest of the THL. So you had an 0-3 sweep there on the Druid. Yeah, so Dart saying, much respect to Snake Fods, awesome series. He played a nasty warrior deck, definitely outplayed me and Rogue in the warrior. So in that warrior match, he kind of just said, I have the combo, not fully, but he ripped it one turn early and definitely knew his outs, but you played well yourself.
Yeah, he's talking about game one. Game one, yeah.
When he was
navigating, that's a very difficult matchup for the World Kick against Enrage, and he played it well.
Yeah, no, it's a difficult one, but you actually ended up 0-3ing his Druid, which we saw your little tech there of immolation aura. Is that why you had it in there to go after that Druid deck specifically? Happy face.
Big happy face.
Big happy face. Yeah. You gotta like when calculated risk. Well, yeah. High risk, high reward, my friend. That was a YB special.
The old Yellow Dart special. I like it.
Yellow Dart special.
Yeah.
No, that worked out. It couldn't have worked out more perfect, I think, for you too. Had it in the opening mulligan, able to deal with a silly gibbering turn. Yeah, having it on curve, he's saying here was super strong, and absolutely, it was a crazy turn. You had some really good turns in that Demon Hunter. You had the Blade Dances, you had Mystic, top decking the Jailer as well. Yeah, your Demon Hunter draw was really clean, he's saying. It was an extremely clean game, and I think you navigated it very well. According to Jailer worked out well
it
too.
did, yes.
Yeah. No, Jailer off the top, holding onto a coin, knowing that out there. You even had a really good one in your, I believe it was the Rogue, if I'm right here, where you were definitely respecting the board. You actually your questing went into a 2-2, and it's always painful in those matchups when you see a 7-7 trade a 2-2, but definitely play to your outs, knowing that if he has a board, he could kill me. Yeah, it is until you know he can't kill a 7-5. Yeah. It's responses are on the screen now. Perfect. You don't have to hear my voice all the time.
Yeah. It's okay. I don't mind hearing your voice all the time.
It was super well played, I have to say, and that's a huge kickoff for your team.
Yeah, it's a great way to start Dad Legends. It's going to be a very close series. I agree. it's a great way to start Dad Legend's defense of the title here in playoffs. It's gonna be always exciting to see how playoff Dad Legend is gonna come out.
Yes, on that.
Yes, because I got Dad Legend on a deep run this season, man.
No way.
Desharo and your mum, Ked, and then the rest of the team coming out in playoffs. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can't. Playoffs is a different beast when you're looking at during the season. Like the series is what it is, but playoffs, man, that's why there's playoff players. That's why you stick them in there. They're those veteran people. They know how to handle it in the long run, and you definitely did that for your team here.
Yep. 12 playoff teams is nuts,
12 teams is having 3 conferences in Legacy this year is pretty outrageous.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
you guys are doing
I like
really
the
well.
I like the chances of your team. I like your team's chances.
So Yellow Dart, I got a question for you, dude. So are you okay with Silver Conference now since you past colors have been gold for you? Okay. Just for the record, everybody, it's written down now, so Yellow Dart still hates silver. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I know. They should be. Man, I quite enjoyed watching that series. Yep, Silver Conference. Silver Conference has 3 incredible teams potentially going in next week, at least 2. Hoping for that third. I'm pulling for you guys this week.
Yeah, Silver was a very difficult series this week or this year.
Yeah, I agree. I think a lot of the teams that
whoa. Gold was pretty hard.
I don't know, goal was difficult, but I mean, HSA not making playoffs, and Hot Zilfs both missing. Yeah, those teams generally speaking are very, very strong teams. I mean, Zilf's last 2 years have had heartbreaking losses on the last week to miss. And HSA if they were in there, it'd just be real difficult for anybody going against playoff veterans in those teams.
Yeah. All right. Well, anything final to say there, Yellow, before we let you go?
Leroy.
Bring back my boy Leroy. There you go.
Classic, bud. It is coming.
Oh gosh, 4-mana Leroy is coming back. Everybody, get ready.
Well, thanks again. Thanks again, Yellow Dart, for joining us, and congrats again on the great comeback win there. Snake Fods, you can't go to sleep on FL, man. He's won so many tournaments. Mad respect for him too. So it's great.
Yeah, a lot of respect for Snake Fods, indeed.
Yeah, high wild player too, Snake Fods. But yeah, congratulations, Dart, and a strong start for your guys for that repeat, baby.
Yep.
All right. Enjoy your night, dude.
Enjoy your night.
Okay.
Fantastic. Well, that concludes it here for us on Friday Night Fights. We were going to have another match, but it unfortunately got pushed to Saturday. So we won't be seeing that one tonight. But we could talk about what we are going to see later on this week. So, starting out, I got this nice little handy-dandy Google Docs, everything in one position. What?
Man,
what?
No, that's not me. That's Yellow Dart and our hat going crazy with the...
Is that? Well, there you go, Dart. Thank you for that, bud.
Certainly had no Donde handprints on it for manual use.
Dart.
0.
Good job.
And Lotus also having a hand.
What we're going to see there is... we got it there? Wait, what did I do? You got a beautiful Google Doc that I know how to read everything now. It's just the easiest thing. So, coming out for Saturday at Schoolstone, we're going to have Slight versus THL Lemur. You're going to have that at 2 p.m. ET at the Wild Series. You're going to have Memnarch versus Oddard. That's going to be 3 p.m. And that's another Wild Series. That's going to be offed by Dr. Fish and Jailstorm as your caster, which I'm sure you'll lay a hand in there to help out. And later on in the day, on Salty Saturday, unfortunately, we don't have anything. So if you guys want to get your match playing tomorrow night, let Isocles and Donde know. They're bored. They want to be on. Let them know. Isocles is bummed out, guys. You don't want to bum out Isocles.
Nope. He's
the man of the people. Exactly.
That's it. Yeah. You gotta let the man speak for the people. So, if you have a match tomorrow, get at him, Donde, or any of the content guys. We'll get you in there for Saturday. So, coming in after that, we have Sunday School Stone. So you got Lotus all over the place, baby. You've got Ron Mexico and Nails in the Hero Series. And then an unconfirmed match is Westview Rabbit and Honest Zabe. Or are we confirmed? Maybe.
It's not confirmed yet. So.
All right. And that's a pro series coming out from Rescue Rabbit and Honest Zabe. So hopefully we'll be able to see that. That's starting at... There's a later start time on that one there. And last but not least, nothing on Sunday Showdown.
Yeah, Sunday Showdown's quiet, so hit me up with any matches if anybody's interested between 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern. That would be casted by myself and my Anodon.
There you go. So like I said, Saturday night, Sunday night, we're looking for matches to stream. If you have anything, get at us, let us know. We're always willing to put whoever on stream, and we'd love to, showcase some newer talent, older talent, doesn't matter. If you got a playoff match coming up, possible, pro series is halfway through, but it's at that point where a lot of games matter. So, hit us up, let us know. Love to have you on stream. All right. So, anything else from these fantastic matches tonight? We saw a Game 5. We saw Druid get swept 0-3. Gotta love that. We saw playoff contention games. Dirty Mike and the boys getting through the playoffs. Afish, what did you think of the night, man? Feeling good?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. Both matches were very exciting. Like nail-biting matches in both series. It's always fun to watch a reverse swept get navigated. It's always fun to watch. It's always cool to get interviews when somebody has clinched a match and just the elation that they give out with Lefty. So thank you to all 4 players who played tonight. Thank you, Saku, for opting as always. Thank you, Corin, for casting with me. Y'all awesome.
Saku, any final remarks, my friend?
Nope. We're all good. Thanks, everybody. Straight and simple. Nah, just filling in for Brushy.
Cool.
All right. Wish everybody to be safe out there, and we will see you possibly tomorrow. Well, definitely tomorrow morning or afternoon, and possibly tomorrow night. So stay tuned.
Get those matches in, people.
Take care, everybody.
See ya.